I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
Hi, happy Friday. So I'm here. I am Brenda, and I'm here for another Fancy Friday. All right, so first I need to say hi to my biggest fan, which is my dad, and to my other fans that watch continuously, Judy and Lisa. All right. So, anyway, if you are new here, and I'm so excited if you are, Fancy Friday is just all about taking a day to use your fancy things that you don't use all the time, or you think you shouldn't use all the time, or you're saving for other people. So for me, it's clothes. This dress is adorable. You saw it in the beginning, but I'm going to show you it a bit better in a minute. But during 2020, most of us weren't dressing up, and some of us, like me, missed it. And I realized I didn't have to have a reason to dress up. And it's the same thing with the things that you have that are quote unquote nice. Okay. You've got tablecloths that are beautiful, but you only bring them out when company comes. Or you have these beautiful crystal goblets, but you only bring them out on certain occasions, and they have to be a good occasion. Okay. And then you find out 10 years have passed and you haven't used them. Or that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful china. You realize that it's been in the attic for a decade or more, and you never found an excuse or a reason to use it. And what Fancy Friday is all about is you don't need an excuse. Just break it out and use it, because you are the guest of your house. You are the person that should be using it, and you are the person it's for. And if you don't like it, get rid of it. Goodbye. Yeah, if you don't like it, then stop saving it. Okay, but if you do like it, start using it. That doesn't mean you need to use it every day. You can be like me and pick one day of the week, or you could even pick one day of the month and say, the first Monday of every month, I'm going to be my old fancy self. I'm going to dress up, I'm going to light a candle, I'm going to pull out the china that I never use. I'm going to get those beautiful goblets out. And even though I'm only drinking water, that's what I'm going to put it in. And you'll be amazed at how your mind changes. And you start to realize that you deserve those nice things, that you need to stop saving them for other people. There's this piece of my hair that's just bugging me. Okay. It's like, doesn't know what it wants to do. And it's distracting me. Do you ever do that? Do you ever get distracted by a piece of hair? Oh my gosh. I need to get a bobby pin and just pin it back. This is stinking crazy. Um, all right, so no more distractions. Anyway, so that's what Fancy Friday is all about. It's just finding a day to treat yourself. Really, that's what it's about. All right, so I started adding a few things in addition to this, and one of them is an affirmation. So each week, I encourage you to say an affirmation every day. In the morning is ideal, but you can do it at any time. I have to write these things down because I have a really bad memory. But this one is, I am proud of who I am. Yeah. Yeah, I am proud of who I am. You'd be amazed at how your brain thinks when you say that in the morning. I am proud of who I am. You have to stop waiting for other people to tell you that. Okay, you have to stop waiting for other people to say, "Hey, I really like you. Hey, I'm really proud of who you are." Now that feels good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but you have to start telling yourself. And when you start telling yourself and you believe it, it matters less that other people tell you or don't tell you. Okay, and that's really where you want to get to that point of, I am proud of who I am, because we all do things we should be proud of. And I don't care how small it is. I want you to start celebrating those small things. Okay? Doesn't matter how small. Also, I encourage you to do a self care each week. And this one is take a 15-minute walk. Now, I realize that is not everybody can do that. I realize that. Um, But it could be broken into increments. You could do a 2-minute walk around your house, inside your house, okay? Because I don't know that my dad is up to doing a 15-minute walk at this point. And I don't mean to pick you out, Dad. Sorry. I'm just thinking of the people that might be watching. That might be hard to do. But I encourage anybody to just get up and do a little walk, maybe every hour. I started setting my alarm for every hour and just doing something for 10 minutes. And it didn't necessarily have to be walking, but walking is a really good idea. But it could be just something. You've got 10 minutes, you just got to get up and do something, whether it's grabbing something, decluttering something, doing the dishes, because I sit too much and a sedentary lifestyle is not good. And so I just encouraged myself. So a good self-care idea is just to walk for 15 minutes. And like I said, it doesn't have to be outside. Outside's beautiful, even with this yucky snow that we're getting. But I said, and it doesn't have to be 15 minutes at one time if that's a bit too much, but just walk. You'll be amazed at how much you love walking. But if that's not something you can do, please don't be discouraged. Find something else that you can do that is caring for your body. Okay. Last week we talked about stretches, so that's a good thing too, to keep stretching. All right. And we've been talking about decluttering. How is your decluttering going? So this week we're going to do the bathroom. Now, some of you probably don't have a cluttered bathroom, but I don't know how this happens, but the vanity mirror, the sliding, I don't even remember the name for it, the medicine cabinet. Yeah, the medicine cabinet. Oh my gosh, I swear I clean it out every year, and every year it gets crap in there. And it's like, ugh. And not to mention if you've got cabinets, it's like I went through, I guess it was probably in November, I went through everything in my big bathroom underneath a vanity. And I was like, why was I saving that? And why do I have that? And what is that in there for? I had things I'd saved, put them in their place, in a little basket. And I'm like, why was I saving them? Why? That's the question. Why? So you don't have to do both bathrooms if you have more than one bathroom, but it's a good idea. Just declutter. We're not even talking about cleaning. Just go through and figure out. If you're like me, you might have a lot of hair tools and you realize, I haven't used that hair tool in quite a while. Remember, if you're not using it, get rid of it. So I kind of look at that and go, wow, I have a hair tool that's still in the box. And I think I've had it for 4 years, which is really sad. So don't be surprised if I know you and you get that in the mail. Anyway, because I get kind of stuck with what I want. Like I like that hair tool and that's the only one I use. So anyway, all right. So remember, Fancy Friday, come up with some things that you haven't used in a while that you really, really like and start treating yourself to those. I am proud of who I am. Say it loud and proud. Take a 15-minute walk and declutter your bathroom. All right, so this is a shorter one, and I hope you have an awesome, awesome Friday, and I hope your weekend is fantastic. And if you're where I am, you're going to get lots of snow, and if you're where my dad is, you're not. And if you're in between, I hope you get lots of sun. I hope you get lots of love, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye, Daddy. Love you. Bye. Wait. I'm so sorry. I did it again. I completely forgot to show you the dress and talk about it. Oh my gosh, this is the second time I've done this. All right, it's crazy. Okay, so here we go. All right, this is actually my youngest daughter's dress. Back to borrowing my kids' clothes. I don't know how much you can tell, but it's like an ombre. And this is the most awesome material ever because it looks clingy, but it's not nearly as clingy as you would think it was. So it hits me like right below the knee, and it's got like a boat neck. It really accentuates the waist. So anyway, that is the dress. I hope you like it. And now I'll say goodbye again for real. Bye. Love you, Daddy. Bye-bye.